Hey everyone, so I'm in my top workshop, newly covered. Still got some leaks because the roof's not completely finished yet, but I managed to bring my van in here and I've taken out the back box that I have, like the camping bed and drawers and stuff, because today I've got to go and get some new batteries for our battery system. So currently chucking it out, and we're having some power issues. The old forklift battery pack that I got a couple of years ago second hand is its capacity is not that great anymore, and one of the cells has gone short circuit, so it's not really functioning properly. I was going to make a lithium pack, but it's a bit urgent, so I'm just getting a new forklift battery for now until I get the lithium sorted. So today I'm going to go and collect a new forklift battery and get that hooked up, but it's absolutely chucking it down, and yeah, so I'm going to go and get it hooked up and get some hydro going into it. So I'll take you on a little mission. Right, just warming up the van. It is chucking it down out. I've got quite a few leaks in here, but it's to be expected really, considering there's still holes in the roof. Yeah, it is caning it down. Yeah, have a look at the greenhouse guttering. Yeah, the old door drainage is earning its keep anyway. It's all muddy where we've done the turfing, but hopefully that'll just clear through the drainage system now, because there's plenty of flow, so hopefully it just doesn't get too stuck in the drains. Yeah, definitely working. Alright then, let's go get these batteries. Right, we're off. Hour and a half drive, that's all. Miserable old day. This will be the start of the hydro season. Hydro will be on today, so I changed these batteries, and then we'll switch the hydro on. And it's unlikely that it will go off now for 6 months. Yeah, it makes a change to get out. A little road trip. So not too far. Currently got a load of our neighbour's sheep in the field as well. All looking a bit wet. Yeah, there's 21 of them in there at the minute. Oh dear, all looking a bit miserable. Right, let's get out there. Alright, so we've got our new batteries. Nice, in the back of the van. Good 500 kilos there, so it's right on the van's limit really. Yeah, let's get the old ones disconnected and let's get this thing. Right, the hydro is currently on, just on low, but don't want that on while I'm turning everything off, because otherwise the hydro is just going to free spin. So let's go and switch that off. Oh, and had a fault, so these are my hydroelectric actuators that actuate the valves from my controller, and I've had a fault. See, one of this capacitor, there's an identical one next to it, and it's cooked and it's not working, so I've replaced this capacitor. This is the only one I had just as a test, yeah, to get this fixed and get that back together, but for now we're using it manually. See, the actuators are off, so I just turn them off manually for now. Slowly. So watch the pressure go up, so I'll shut it off. There we go. So you'll have to excuse the mess in here a little bit. It's basically everything in here is going to end up being in the top workshop soon enough, so I haven't really tidied up in here in a while, and I wasn't planning on doing this, to be honest. It's just that these cells have gone down, so I haven't got much choice. Let me just find the right socket. Yes, I wasn't actually... Right, let's turn this power off first. Right, power is off. Yeah, I wasn't actually planning on doing this, not really, but like I say, oh, hang on. Needs must. So yeah, why didn't I get lithium batteries? Well, I was going to, but I'm not just going to buy one. You know me, I've got to make it, and this has gone wrong before I had a chance to do that. So that's the main reason. The other reason is I'm not absolutely sold on lithium just yet. As good as it is, it's also you have to have a lot more considerations with it. You have to be a lot more careful, and as a result, you know, it takes a lot of learning about before you can make a really good and safe pack, and I don't feel like I'm actually there yet with it, so that is the other reason. Let's get all this taken apart. Excuse my lovely connections. Another reason why I've gone for lead acid again as opposed to lithium, and that is the fact that they are really very recyclable. Lithium is also, or getting to the point where it is more so all the time, but I think basically all lead acid batteries at this point are recyclable, and I mean that's quite a big factor for me. So yeah, we'll get this taken apart. Changed. These have served me well, really, these batteries. I've run my woodworking workshop off them and the house, everything for a couple of years, and let's say they weren't in great condition when I got them. I didn't pay a lot for them. We don't want to drop that on there. So there's them off. Oh, do me stretches. I'm just going to stick them in the corner for now. Figure out what to do with them later. Stick them on this pallet for now. Right, this will be fun. One. I'm going to keep that. Man, it's heavy. Right, new batteries going in. They came with these. I'm assuming they're for venting and cooling, just to keep them apart. Never seen them before, but I shall put them in. Can't hurt, a little air gap. Right, let's get another one. They're heavy. So that's so what we got: positive, negative, positive, negative, positive, negative, positive, negative, positive. There. What I need. Positive, so negative, positive, negative. That's what I want. Right, they're all in place. So I'm going to try and strap them together, mostly just so they don't fall over or don't put any strain on the connections. Because I asked the guys at work at the place and they said they're fine to be freestanding. I want to make sure they're not, I don't mind applying loads of pressure to this plywood, but I don't want to apply it to the batteries. Wiggle, a shake, see if they'll find a nice spot where they sit nicely. Right, should do. Let's wire them up. trying to do this quite quick because we've got a lot of lamb and stuff in the freezer, and I want to get the power back on. Any little jobs I can sort out later. The main issue is to get this back on. So positive, negative, like that. So they're in series. They're 2-volt cells, so they have to go in series. So we go that between there and that between there. Right, once we get to the end, we need a long one. Just double check what we're doing. Negative, positive, yep. I'm using an impact gun. If you ever do this, don't do this unless you've got a delicate finger. Just using them to run them in, not to tighten them. We'll tighten them all up later. Right, go around and tighten all these now by hand. Click, click, click. Right, powered back on. Battery voltage is 24.6, so that's good. We wired it up right. Bit annoying here, look, I got a cable a bit short now because these are a bit different dimensions, so I'm going to have to change that. We've got it on for now. We'll get some temperature back in the freezer and stuff. I'll have to change that another time. It's no big deal, it just looks bad really. Right. There we go. Bit of tidying up required. Bit of old mess, but we're back on. Let's go and get the hydro back on. We're currently minus 11 amps, so we'll go and get the hydro back on, and then I need to reset all my state of charge stuff because that's all incorrect now. But yeah, let's get the hydro on. Okay, so hydro is running on 3 nozzles, 400 watts. We'll leave it that for now. There's plenty of water there. I could probably have it on full, but I'm fine with that for now. New batteries and everything, so we'll get them charged up. So yeah, new batteries fitted in the power shed. Long old day, really wet. I've moved 600-700 kilos of batteries a good few times over. I've still got to load the old ones into my van. Yeah, pretty tired, but success. We've got new batteries that'll keep us going for about 5 years, and during that time I shall start making a lithium pack and doing all that stuff. But for now, we're kept going with them. They're going to be reliable, should last us, like say, 5 years. So yeah, that's good. We'll get some hydropower coming in, and it's the start of the hydro season, so I'll probably do some more hydro videos now. I've also got some hydro projects booked next year. Well, where I'll be starting this year, in the workshop, hopefully in the top workshop. Right, I'm just going to traipse up to the hydroelectric intake and give it a bit of a clean. I haven't been up there for a few days, so we'll give it a clean and see how much water's there. The hydro is currently on at about 350 watts, something like that, and it hasn't rained for a few days now. Because it hasn't rained, I've started doing the plastering, the top workshop. Yeah, see how much water's there. Can't imagine there'll be that much. I think we're probably using most of it. We'll find out in a second. There you go, well, there is a little bit of spare water there. Oh, and this is a bit backed up here. using most of it. It's on about 350 watts or something like that at the minute. Right, the actuators are back on. They're currently powered on, so they'll be open. So I'm going to turn on our main valve down here and then go and test their operations, turn them off and then back on again, check they're working properly. But that'd be good because it'll stop me from having to come down here while it's chucking it down. So let's turn this main valve back on. Right, so just test the operation of the actuators. So you can see we're currently at 340 watts and they're on. So we just go to nozzle control. So we turn both of these off. 1, 2, off, off. And then back onto, so they should both go off. Excellent. Just going to turn them back on. One, two. There we go. They're working great. So last few days, see I'm currently got the coffee on, so we're minus power but batteries are full. Last few days been having some pretty decent power come in. It's not been on full because the batteries have been full, so I haven't needed it on full. But yeah, there we go. Since it's come on, look, we've had 7.1, 8.4, 5.5, 6.6, 5.9, 5.5, and what's that, 6.6. So yeah, been getting some good power in, not on full, but will be soon. But yeah, hydro season has begun. Alright, well that's going to be it for this video. Next week's video is going to be plastering the top workshop. I got the first coat done, and I've also got myself a drone, and so I'm getting some nice angles of that and everything for you, just learning how to use it. And we got the new batteries installed, so that's good. I'm going to be needing all the power because I've got quite a lot of projects planned for the next year. I got a few hydro jobs booked in, turbo turbines, and potentially one that's a really exciting project, which is going to be a water wheel in an old mill, but that's not definite yet. But it would be great to use the lower workshop doing woodworking, building a traditional water mill, and then all the engineering side of it in the top workshop. I mean, that is exactly what I built that workshop for, and so that'd be really exciting. I'm really motivated for that. But yeah, so next week's video rather, plastering the top workshop. But yeah, that's all I got for you today. So I hope you enjoyed it, and thanks for watching.